Hi everyone, and welcome to the July update of the 2023 Super Stash Busting Blanket Project. I have made a little bit of progress, not a whole lot. I've got a bunch of fun colors that I've used in June into July. I am currently using this really fun pastel rainbow color, so I'm super excited to see how that's going to show up in this blanket. I have worked another, probably 8 to 10 rows, which isn't a lot, but I'm starting to go slower only because my stash is running a little bit low. Can you believe that? And we still have quite a few months to go. You can see here is what is left of my stash. At one point I had them all nicely rewound and this basket was looking really organized. However, over the months, as I'm blindly picking through the yarn and as this basket is holding not only my extra yarn but the blanket, all of these have kind of come undone. I've also been adding a little bit here and there, not as much as I had thought I would be adding and not as much as I need to be adding. So these are all little scraps of yarn that I don't really have enough for another project, and I could use them for maybe appliques or granny squares or something, but I don't really have anything in mind for them. So they're really just my extra scraps from other projects. So the purpose of this blanket, just to recap, is to use up all of these scraps so they're not going to waste. And I thought I'm going to do a fun scrap busting blanket this year and film it so everybody can see the progress and the final blanket once it's done. I will put a border on in December and show you what border and the pattern for that. This is a very random project. Each time I run out of a certain ball of yarn, I randomly reach my hand in and pick out a new color. And so this blanket literally has no rhyme or reason. It is just a mishmash of all of these beautiful colors into one blanket. Now this stitch pattern is a very simple offset shell pattern. We work 4 double crochets, chain 3 and a double crochet all into the little space from the row below, and just continue on, and it creates a really nice sort of wavy pattern. It works up really quickly. It is a bit of a yarn eater, so it's good for this kind of a scrap project. However, if you don't have a lot of scraps, then you're gonna run out and probably have to go get more yarn or just use a new ball from your stash anyway. But you can see how the colors are randomly picked and how it really it's unique, it's different, it's fun. At first I wasn't sure how I felt about this blanket because I am more traditional. I like to have my colors and my pattern and all of that preset in my mind. This was a wonderful exercise in just letting it go and crochet for fun. There was no pattern. This is for me. There was no set color scheme. I came up with the pattern one night because I wanted something that would use up some yarn because I thought I had more in my stash than I did, and I wanted something that worked up really quickly and that I could come back to. So when I set this down, come back to it every few days or whenever, I can pick it up and know exactly what the stitch pattern is. I don't have to go looking for my notes. It's not a complicated stitch pattern. It's very repetitive. It's a 1 row repeat back and forth, which makes this so much fun to work up. And like I said, once you pick some really fun yarn, you can't wait to see how it will look with the other colors. So again, this was my July update of the 2023 Super Stash Busting Blanket. I will link all of the pattern notes and related videos for this blanket in the description box down below if you want to check that out. And be sure to check back every month. I will have a new update And in December, we will work on putting some kind of a border on this and finishing it up for the year. Thanks for watching, everyone. Until next time, happy crocheting. Bye.